Why don't we just get right to the weather and talk about something pleasant?
I think we should go ahead and do that. We are looking at some pleasant conditions for the next couple of days, but it will be a bit on the chilly side. Starting tonight, it's just going to be darn right cold. Clear skies on Titan radar, North Florida, South Georgia, and Alabama under an area of high pressure. So we're not going to have to worry about any type of shower activity or cloud cover for that matter. So these temperatures will continue to drop out there. 45 in Tallahassee already. Perry around 44 degrees. Same deal in Valdosta, 43 Cross City. Off to the west, Marianna, 44. Dothan, Alabama, about 42 degrees and 41 in Ozark. We're not going to stop here with these temperatures. They are going to continue to drop down into the 30s. And because of the fact that we're seeing some very windy conditions out and about the Big Bend, for example, Tallahassee with speeds around 16 miles per hour, Bainbridge at 10 miles per hour, even around portions of Dothan, Alabama, 21-mile-an-hour winds. This is adding to a wind chill factor between 5 and 10 degrees. So as we bottom out down around the 30s, it's going to feel more like the low and mid 20s out and about the Big Bend. It's a good idea to go ahead and check your 3 Ps, your pipes, your pets, and your plants. If you have any outdoor potted plants or maybe some outdoor pets, bring them indoors. A little too cold out there tonight. And the same thing goes with those pipes. Make sure you're wrapping them. That way they don't explode if you turn them on tomorrow morning. Now we're getting into some clear skies thanks to getting rid of that cold front. High pressures hightailing it in. This is another reason why we're seeing colder weather. It's called cold air advection. Basically, what that means is we're getting northern cold air around portions of the Canadian border, to be more precise, and this high pressure system is filtering it in. That's what we call that cold air advection. So that we've got that on top of clear skies, so all the warm air here at the surface can escape, and what takes its place is colder sinking air from the mid and upper levels of the atmosphere. So two things going on top of windy conditions. We're going to continue with this trend though throughout the next several days. Even with temperatures tomorrow afternoon, we're featuring the low 60s out there and still some very windy conditions, which will allow for another wind chill factor to feel more like the low 50s as we get into the late afternoon. Beach and boating forecast. Be careful out there. Small craft advisories may be set in place for tomorrow afternoon. Northeast winds 15 to 25 knots, seas 6 to 9 feet. Bain Inlet areas, choppy conditions. We're going to continue to stay there throughout the afternoon and early evening. Tonight's forecast 36 degrees with mostly clear skies, but check out that wind. We're talking north winds 10 to 20 miles per hour, and because of this, it's going to feel more like 21 degrees out and about the Big Bend. Cold stuff. Make sure you're bundling up this evening. Tomorrow afternoon will only raise into the low 60s, and again, a northeast wind 10 to 20 miles per hour. So again, that wind chill factor is going to be set in place. That 61 is going to feel more like 51 throughout the North Florida, South Georgia, and Alabama areas. Your 7-day forecast indicating plenty of sunshine. We're going to keep this high pressure system in here solid for the next several days. Temperatures will go back down to reasonable conditions where they're supposed to be in those low 60s, and the same thing goes for your lows anywhere between the low 30s and low 40s. We'll get rid of those windy conditions once we get into the weekend as well. We'll lighten it down to about 5 to 10 miles per hour, so it's not going to feel as cold as it will tomorrow afternoon.
Thank you very much, sir.
No problem.
We appreciate that. Here are your winning lottery numbers.